main pillars when it comes down to obviously finding accounts. So two main pillars when it comes down to obviously getting hired, right? It's find you guys can see my screen all right, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's finding the right accounts, and then it's also getting your message to open, right? But finding the right accounts is the main thing, right? If we want to be sending 50 plus messages a day, we need to be able to find messages, right? And then like a general consensus I've been hearing from you guys is you're either outreaching accounts and you're not getting replies, or you're not being able to find the right accounts to actually outreach, okay? And when it comes down to this, boys, like I'm about to show you a hack, it actually is really simple once you get into the loop of it. Because when it comes down to this space of people making money, it is quite literally just an unlimited, like, if you do it right, there's like an unlimited account glitch, okay? So let's walk through finding actually the right accounts, right? So let me stop sharing this and let me just share my screen. You guys can still see my screen, can't you?
Yeah, bro.
Cool. So if we go on Instagram, we can even use Charlie said, oh damn. Cool. So, boys, here is how you find accounts, and this is how you make sure that you actually find people to outreach, okay? So here's an example. Here's Temi, right? Temi, my mentor, someone who I learn from every single week, had a coaching call with him yesterday. He's a business owner. He posts content. He's got a service that if someone wanted to do appointment set for, you could outreach to him, right? So probably Temi is probably not hiring appointment setters at the moment. But say if you outreach Temi, say if you sent Temi a message, okay? Because you've got his account, boom, let's say you send Temi a message, perfect, cool. You send him a message. After that, what you do is you guys want to utilize the similar accounts, okay? Genuinely, boys, if you guys aren't doing this, you need to get onto this because now you've got Temi's account and then you've also got all of the accounts that are like it. Okay. So you literally click see all, and then you've got so many other business owners that are like Temi that you can outreach to as well. Okay. So say you outreach Temi, you send a message, and then you outreach to 10 people that you see on here. Guess what? You outreach to, say you've outreached to Temi, you've outreached to every single person on here. It doesn't just stop there because what you do is you click on one of the accounts you've outreached and then you do it again. And now look, that's like 10, 20 new, complete different accounts that you can outreach. Oh, okay, perfect. You've outreached those 10 different accounts. Okay, perfect. Let's click on the one guy you messaged. Boom. Do you know what I mean? Okay, perfect. It's literally an unlimited account glitch if you use suggested accounts. But this is why the most important part is you need to outreach good accounts, okay? The consensus that I've been getting from you guys is that looking at a lot of the replies that you guys have been getting, you guys are outreaching a little bit of like lower level business owners that don't even have a good personal brand. Okay. Like notes for actually looking to get hired from someone is they need to have a good service and they need to have a product where they're selling it consistently. So whether that's a course, whether that's a mentorship, whether that's a program, whether that's a service, like service-based business owners are probably some of the best because they've actually got something where they need to sign new people every single month. Okay. So you look on this guy's account. This guy is a great example of a great client. Okay. And from there, not only can you just use his suggested accounts and go through his suggested accounts and see, all right, cool, who can I outreach from? But you can literally click on his account, click on one of his videos, and look at who likes his posts. Look at who likes his content. Boom, Seb Scales, outreach this guy. Okay. For instance, like right here, this is literally my client who I'm managing his sales operation. But boom, you click on his account, guess what? There's more people to outreach, okay? But the core focus on this, and in order to get this right, the account that you outreach initially and the accounts that you're looking for, they need to be good businesses, all right? So, boys, right now, what would you say, like, what type of accounts would you say you guys are outreaching, and what would you say you guys are classifying as like good businesses right now? Because that's one thing where if we just get you guys outreaching good accounts that have a good service and that they actually want to hire people, we'll be able to get a lot more replies. Do you know what I mean? So I've been seeing a lot of obviously the people you've been outreaching, Charlie, Kenny, I've been seeing people you've outreached. Kiro, that Freeman guy, you can go through his suggested. He's got a good business. Do you know what I mean? So the number one thing there is the quality of accounts that you're actually outreaching to. Okay. Remember what I said? They need to have good content. They need to be at least posting and active on their personal brand. And then they also need to have wins. And ideally, if they've got like a YouTube as well, that's even perfect. That's even better. Does that make sense, boys?
Yeah, it makes sense, bro.
because finding the right accounts is going to be the biggest thing, right? Once you guys find the right accounts, you can continuously find right accounts because there's so many people that are looking for setters. Do you know what I mean? Like if I find one business right now, like say for like I'll literally show you again. Okay. I can literally go here, boom, um, hashtag. I can literally just search up coach. I'll literally just search up coach, or I can search up e-commerce. So let's do e-com coach. I can literally search up e-commerce coach, trading. Utilize the search bar. And then once you've got here, obviously a load of accounts will come. Now let's look at, all right, cool, what's going to be a good business? All right. So let's click on this guy. Perfect. Okay. So he's got the followers. Let's look at his content. Perfect. So he gets a lot of views as well. I mean, the content that he's posting it isn't really based on what he's talking about. So this guy, he probably wouldn't be a good account to set for, depending on how he's generating leads. His Instagram alone, because he's only got a few videos and they're not specifically trading. But you can look at this guy. It's not really clear about what he posts. It's not really clear about what he talks about. And his kind of like highlights are, I guess, everywhere, right? So this probably wouldn't be the client where you want to outreach. Did someone just say something?
I think
Oh,
NL's phone died.
I know. Cool. So this guy probably wouldn't be the right coach to outreach to, right? But if we look again, this guy, cool. He's verified. Tanner Owens, day trading coach. I coach processes. I teach traders how to journal, find the edge. All right, cool. He's got a clear bio, and he's also followed by a lot of people that I know as well. So he's clearly verified in the space, right? Do you guys think this is a good account?
Yeah, it seems to be a good one.
Why do you think so? Like, what about his account do you think is good?
Good following, consistent posts. Looks like the views are pretty high.
Mhm. And he's got engagement as well. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like he's not just getting like 100 views, he's got engagement. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
So with this guy, can you see how there's 20 other accounts that literally do the exact same thing as him?
yeah.
Click on Mamba. What do you guys think of this account? Do you guys think this is a good account?
Again, yes. Consistent posts, good views.
Good views. Look at his highlights as well. He's actually showing that he's credible. Because a lot of these guys in this info space, are okay, he's been posting wins since 105 weeks ago. Okay, so this is someone where you can quite literally outreach and be like, all right, cool, this guy's clearly good. He's clearly got a page. Let me outreach him. Let me send him a question, right? So when it comes down to finding accounts, like, does that make sense, boys? Do you guys see how, as long as you find one good account, like you'll never actually struggle to find more accounts, as long as you utilize the search bar, and as long as you actually look for their suggested as well?
Yeah.
Cool. Now, we found the accounts. We know, all right, cool, what to use. We know what to utilize. Let's actually get replies from these guys. Okay. Let's see how we can actually make sure that these guys can answer our messages. Okay. So go on to it because I made some good notes about this. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Cool. So let's get our messages actually open by them, right? So diving into the direct approach. When we're hiring, when we're looking for businesses to offer our appointment center services, and when we're looking for businesses to work for, the direct approach, I think, is king. Okay. It's king because it's straight to the point. Okay. We're not beating around the corner. Okay. And we're not just, having pointless conversations or sending pointless messages that business owners aren't actually going to open. Do you know what I mean? Like we're actually being direct, we're getting our message across in the first message, and we're able to tell from like the first or two messages if this is actually someone who's going to benefit from our services, right? So one message that I saw, and I really liked it actually. I put it into my notes. Let me find it. So I saw a message. It said, "Hey, first name, I want to fill your calendar." Okay, this is someone who I saw. You guys got that message, right? Hey, first name, I want to fill your calendar. Okay, now the biggest mistake people will make when it comes down to obviously getting the reply is some of you guys are probably going to see that message and think, oh, let me just send that message. That's not what you want to do because that's how cold outbound message is. That's how they get saturated, right? So what we need to do is we need to learn something called stealing like an artist, okay? Boys, especially when it comes down to sales, you really don't have to reinvent the wheel. Like messaging business owners and speaking to people, or whenever it comes down to your setting, like you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just have to take what's working and make it better. Okay, so let's optimize this message. Share my screen again. Let's optimize this message. Hey, first name. Oh, I want to fill your calendar. Yes, then. What do you think? What would you like? What would you rate that message out of 10?
I can't see it.
Can you not see my screen?
I could just yeah. Oh, we can just see like the 50+ meshes, getting meshes
Oh,
opened.
oh, okay, okay. Give me a second. Um, what?
Hey, there he is.
There he is. Cool. So, hey, first name. I want to fill your calendar. What do
Well,
you think
yeah,
of that?
that's. I like it. I've never seen that. I can't even know.
What would you rate it
Well,
out
if
of?
someone come to me, I'd be like, "What? Like, that's pretty sick, right?" Because at the end of the day, they're not being like, "Oh, I love your page," and just being a little gay. They're just like, "Oh, let me just fill your calendar, straightforward up front, and just straight to the point."
Straight to the point. You know, like cutting out all of the bullshit, and you're getting your intentions clear in the very first message that you send them, and you're setting the tone for the exact like for the whole conversation, right? So I'd rate this message like a 6, 7 out of 10. It's a good message, but we don't want good. We want great, right? So what we need to do is we need to take this message and we need to change it up. Okay. So what I do here is I'm a very big like when I'm outreaching business owners, I'm not extremely formal. All right. You can be formal, it depends on obviously who you are, and obviously you want to fit it to your, I guess, your character, right? But what I'd be here is all right, cool. I'd say I'd even cut out the name. I'd cut out the hey. I'd be like name, currently a commission-based setter. And I want to fill your calendar as your setup, as your appointment service. Okay. Hey name, I'm currently a commission-based setter, and I'm looking to currently a commission-based setter. I'm looking to. I'm looking to. I'm looking to fill your calendar as your personal. Um, do you have got any got any roles? Got any availability? So notice how I've taken the message, I've taken the basic initial message, and I've added my own twist to it. Like your name, currently a commission-based setter, and I'm looking to fill your calendar as your personal appointment setter. Okay. Have you got any availability for hungry setters on your team currently? Notice how obviously I haven't made it into like one big chunky message. What you do here is you'd type that initial bit, and then you'd like scroll down, and then you'd add this bit. But now, this is quite literally a yes or no question. Okay. If they want to hire a setter, they'll have some questions for you, but they'll normally say something along the lines of, "Yes, bro, what's your experience?" Or, "Yes, bro, I actually am. Like, what's your experience?" And then obviously we'll go on to the next part, which is, "Yeah, man. I mean, I've currently been learning under my mentor. Um, super hungry and looking to get started, bro. Um, do you have any setters on your team?" Do you know what I mean? Like, you'd go through obviously what I walked you guys through the modules on actually how to obviously book the call. But in order to get this message replied, a message like this, and then volume. Okay, you need volume alongside the message. Okay, Charlie, you could have the best message in the world, but if you're only sending it to 10 people a day, no one's like, the chances of you getting your replies are low. Do you know what I mean? But if you
Yeah.
split test it across 10 different businesses, across 10 different page, then you also split test the variation. Okay, you can literally get rid of the name, or you could literally start with, instead of, "I'm currently a commission-based appointment setter and I'm looking to fill up your calendar as your personal setter," you can change it. You can put, "Have you got any availability in your team for hungry setters on at the moment? I'm currently a commission-based setter looking to fill out your calendar."
Yeah, yeah. That's a lot better, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean.
So the number one thing is taking messages that are already working, okay? Taking messages and then actually like implementing them and actually seeing, all right, cool, how can I change them around? How can I split test them? And how can I make sure I've got the volume, okay? If we look at my like, because one thing I love to do as well is like I actually love to sort of look at my requests on Instagram and see, all right, cool, do we have any people that have like messaged me? But we can kind of like, because I get messages all the time. Do you know what I mean? So, okay, this guy, I was on an interview with him. Um, I like this. He got resourceful. So I was on an interview with this guy, and he said, "Yo, David, I was on the interview. Do you have any coaches looking to hire a good setter?" Okay, he got pretty resourceful. I quite like that. This guy sent me a message the other day, coffee, and I thought it was a good message. I'm never gonna reply to these guys, but do you guys notice how he was thinking out of the box? He says coffee, and then I think he said this to Chris, and then like Chris responded, and then he just sent him his calendar link. Like it was a super direct message. Okay, um, let's look. Let's look. Um, bum, 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 bum. Yo, G, I'll be straight and not waste your time. I'm an account specializer and I help entrepreneurs. Okay, perfect. I like this message. He starts off with a preempt and he says what a business owner needs. If someone messages me saying, "Yo, bro, I'm going to be straight with you and not waste your time," I'm going to be likely to, answer the message because there's so many people in the space that just bullshit. That will just have useless conversations or they'll start off with some cringy message that I'm never going to reply to. But him saying, "Yo, I'm going to be straight to you and not waste your time," me being a business owner, like I respect that. Do you know what I mean? Like if someone messages you that, you'd be like, "All right, cool. I respect this guy. He's cool." So you guys right now, I'll be straight to you and not waste your time. This is something where, we've noticed that this is a message that would probably work, right? It's a message where I like it. I'm sure you boys like it a little bit as well. Now we just need to take this and we need to steal like an artist, okay? So what you guys could do is we could literally make a hybrid out of the message that I showed you. "Yo, bro, I'll be straight and not waste your time. I'm currently a commission-based appointment setter looking to fill out your calendar as your own personal setter. If you're looking for a hungry guy to add to your team, I'm your guy." Have you noticed how I've taken that message, I've taken another message, and I've morphed it into like a fucking sick hybrid of a message? And that's something that you can send to 20 people, split test, and see the replies you get. Okay. And that message as well, you can change it around, you can split test it into variations. Okay. For you guys, genuinely, all it is sending the messages, sending good messages that business owners want to reply to. If you get one good reply, that is a good offer right there, and you're making money already. Does that make sense, boys?
Yeah.
Now, what are your sort of thoughts on that? Do you guys have any questions on that?
Yeah, it's straight to the point, mate. It's definitely what I need to be using going forward. Like,
Yeah, straight to
with
the
some,
point, and then
yeah,
just being resourceful. Do you know what I mean? Like I
yeah.
remember one message, the guy liked it. It was a big guy in the space as well. He liked it, and he posted it on his story. I was like, "Yo, bro." I was like, "Yo, bro, let's have a boxing match. If I win, I can be your sales manager. If I lose, I can be your sales manager." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like a message like, "Yo, bro," like, "Yo, bro." Um, Yo, bro. I was gonna say like rock, paper, scissors. Like something like just being funny, being completely out of the box. Like, yo, bro, let's have a game of rock, paper, scissors. If I win, I can be your commission-based appointment setter. If I lose, I'll be your commission-based appointment setter. You just want to think out of the box. Do you know what I mean? Like you want to constantly be thinking. You want to see things online. You want to take inspiration from this call. You want to take inspiration from stuff that you see online. I mean, you can just get really sweaty with the sort of messages that you ask and the messages that you format. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is it like almost just trying not to make all the messages sound like super professional in a way, like try and almost bring a little bit of light to it
Yeah.
in a sense?
Yeah, the biggest mistake people will make, especially when they get started in something like sales, is that you guys just think everything needs to be super professional. But
Yeah.
have fun with it, man. Have fun with it. And when you're having fun with it, people will see that, all right, cool, this guy's having fun with it, or this guy, he seems like a cool guy, and you're getting your personality across in their message, and they're going to be more likely to respond to you.
Yeah, definitely gonna try that next time today.
Charlie, one thing let's do. So let's obviously, I know you've been outreaching a little bit. Obviously, you've only been sending 10, like a little
Yeah, yeah.
like a little softie. But let's like share your screen and let's go through some of your DMs and let's see like the messages you've been sending.
How do I share my screen?
So can you see at the bottom something that says like share, like a green button?
More. Can't even see. Can't even. I can't see where it is, bro.
Click on the Zoom, like click on the meeting. If you look on the bottom panel,
Oh yeah, I think I've got it here, bro. 1 second. Share screen. Can you see it now?
yes.
Right, 100%. Let's go into this is the one I sent here. Sorry, let me get that shit out the way. Can you see that?
Yes. Hi, Michael. I saw your hiring set at the moment. I love the emphasis of your page. You currently handle your DMs at the moment. All right, cool, nice. Are you currently handling your DMs at the moment? Click on his page.
Click on his page. Okay. This is one of the ones that one of the lads sent in. He said he was hiring setters.
Mm.
And then, as you, we'll go through here. Decent views. Constant. I didn't see much about his stories and all. He's got, just looks cool guy.
Yeah, cool guy.
Seems like he's living pretty lavish.
Mhm.
But didn't get a reply off him. Do you want me to show you another one?
Yes.
Okay. This other one was, this was an online coach. I think maybe a bit too small.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously now I've shown you like an example, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
She's
these
got 1,000
ones,
followers. I mean, looking at her page, she doesn't look like she sells something super high ticket.
yeah,
When it comes down to these lower level like fitness coaches, you want to stay away from them. If they've
yeah,
got like
yeah.
a lot of followers, perfect. But like a lot of these lower level fitness coaches, like a lot of these fitness coaches in the space, they're actually pretty broke.
Yeah, so just try and go for like I think I was probably just setting the bar too low initially at the start, like thinking, no, I'm hardly going to try and text someone with 10,000 followers. But then it's kind of just
No,
if
bro.
if you're gonna have to do it at some point, so you might as well do it at the start.
Definitely. And those are like obviously those are going to be if someone's got a lot of followers and they've got a lot of views, that's the type of client that you're going to work with, right? So
Yeah.
love the emphasis of your page. What do you mean by love the emphasis of your page?
Just like, oh, I don't even really know, man. It's just like I seen on one of your on one of the modules, I seen it and I just kind of liked the sound of it, so I was just sort of using it in mine. But
So it's yeah. Go on.
I think I'm gonna adapt a bit more on it and just like, because it does sound real professional, that, like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like I need to just I've been using that one in quite a lot of my messages, so
Yeah.
I think I just need to take a lot more of a lighter approach to it next time.
Yeah. So the love the emphasis of your page, obviously I speak about it, unless you actually like their page, or unless there's like a specific bit of content that's actually stick out to you that you can actually talk about,
Yeah, yeah,
I'd stay away from the compliments. I'd
yeah,
stay
yeah.
far away from the compliments. Okay.
It's almost just a bit like cringy and gay, isn't
You know
it?
what I mean? It's a bit cringy and gay, and then they're also like, mate, you've literally just messaged me. What do you mean you love the emphasis of my page?
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So even removing that love the emphasis of your page.
yeah.
Hi, Leona, do you currently manage like obviously you want to make sure the grammar is right? Like do you currently manage your DMs or have a commission-based appointment set on your team at the moment? Um, Currently in the market looking. So do you currently hi Cleona? I'd even get rid of the hi sometimes. Like sometimes like you can even split test it, like even just saying their name.
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
actually put in the Cleona like later on,
Yeah.
it'll be even better. But hi, Cleona. Do you currently manage your DMs or have a commission-based setup on your team at the moment? Looking to get hired and fill out your calendar as your personal setup. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro.
Okay.
So I don't know what's happened there.
It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I mean, something like that. Obviously, we've seen, what do you say, Bruno? I think a good profile. Oh, 100%. 100%. Your profile is really the key. Okay.
Yeah,
Because if someone's looking for appointment setup, as long as you're decent, as long as your first message isn't like half bad, as long as your message is like half decent, and
yeah,
then you actually post on your page, okay, you're showing your life, you're showing obviously what you're doing, even on this call, like you're showing, you've got like a highlight of like just work, and
yeah,
like
yeah,
every single thing when you're learning, when you're on calls with me, you're posting, and you're really like putting an emphasis on your personal brand.
yeah,
Click on it, and they'll be like, oh yeah, perfect. I want to like, yeah, I actually am, hiring a setter, and then you'll actually be able to get a conversation out of them.
yeah. Okay, bro.
Okay. And like one thing as well, I want you guys to like send all of the replies that you're getting to the chat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Send all the replies that you're getting, like even obviously you, Kiro. If you sent that chat into the if you sent that message into the chat, all of the boys would have been able to give you some like some sort of some feedback as well. Okay. But that makes sense. Kiro, let's see what sort of messages you're sending.
Right, bro, let me just quickly log into Instagram on here then.
Cool.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I need to quickly, like, give me 2 minutes. I need to, like, log into my thing
Cool.
and
No worries.
approve it.
No
Approve
worries.
screen sharing in my settings.
No
It's
worries,
tough
bro.
right now. But, yeah, real quick.
Kenny, in the meantime, maybe you can get your screen up, bro.
Yeah, I'm just logging into I got a new laptop, see, it literally come today.
Yeah, good man.
Yeah, I'm just logging in on my Facebook now, my Instagram, say linked, see. 2 seconds. Alright, I'll just do it off my phone. How do you do that screen sharing?
So look on the little panel.
Yeah,
You see on the bottom, it says something like share.
I got it, yeah. Screen.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yes. Good man. Cool.
Well, I showed you this one, didn't I? Obviously, show the boys, they can see.
So click on the message.
Yeah.
And let's see the first message that you sent.
I've been using that one quite a lot, see, and oh, not that one, sorry. A different one to that, but obviously you replied to that one.
I can see your business deserves some recognition. So hi, how are you doing? It's something where we can just cut the fluff out of the message, right?
Yeah. I did after I started doing them, I cut them down to about 2 sentences less than that, like.
Yeah, exactly. And then also came across your page. Obviously, that's something big no-no. Everyone says came across your page.
Yeah.
So a message like here, we can take what's working already. Yo, bro, I can see your business deserves some recognition. No, I mean, so I can see your business deserves some recognition. Been on my radar for the past couple of weeks. Do you have an appointment setter on your team at the moment already? Or, what I mean, are you managing your DMs at the moment? I'd love to come in and crush it for you as your setter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the main key pieces of this message that we need to change is obviously for hi, how are you doing? Came across your page. Like we literally just genuinely, if we deleted that first sentence and then we just said, do you have an appointment set on your team already, bro? I can see your business deserves some recognition. Um, I'd love to come on and obviously I'd love to come in and fill in your calendar as a commission based setter. That's already a much better message. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Uh,
did have a convo then, but I don't know if he was like a bit taking the mic. I'm not sure. Do you want me to scroll down?
Yeah, scroll down. Remove my face. Like move my face to the side. Yeah. Scroll down.
Bro, he's talking like a little divio, I can't lie.
He is. Yeah, fam.
But he's
What do you
like, well,
think?
like the way he's talking, just
No.
is taking the piss, I swear.
Winding me up, innit?
It's some,
Not even.
I'm-
No, I don't even think he's winding you up. He's just speaking like a little bit of an idiot.
Yeah.
yeah, literally.
But scroll down to the most recent message that you had with him.
He does life insurance. He does.
So what's next, brother? How should I start? When should I start? It's kind of like
Yeah.
you're not you're leaving all the power to his hands. Like right here, you need to propose the call. Be like, sweet bro, do you have a calendar that I can book in so we can talk more about me coming in and crushing it on your teenagers better?
I think I did ask him about a call. Did I?
I don't think you did.
No, must be someone else.
Yeah. Because a message like, what's next, brother? When shall I...
On DMs, he said.
Pardon?
Oh, never mind. No, go on.
So a message like, what's next, brother? When should I start? It's kind of like you're leaving. It's too much of an open-ended question. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want to use the closed-ended question, especially when you're ending off the question, like ending off the conversation, and you'll be like, all right, perfect, bro. Do you have a calendar that I can book on, so we can discuss more about me coming onto your team?
I got yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to close it off. You can't leave it on an open-ended question because then he'll either take long to reply or he's gonna be like, oh, it leaves him in like a hard position as well. And you kind of want to be the person prompting him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me go back because I think what it would be really good is like, let me see if I can actually find it. I want to go back to the first ever offer that I got, and I want to see the I want to see the conversation that we had. Dominate and all. Let me see. Let me see.
Are you sharing your screen?
I'm scrolling up. I'm about to share it in a second.
Because I think I can only see Kenny.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Yep.
Did you take mine off?
yeah. Stop sharing your screen, Kenny.
Yeah, no worries.
So this was like the first ever appointment setting offer I actually got hired onto. Heard you're looking for a hungry setter. So I actually quite like that message. I like that message a lot. Like, what do you boys think of this message?
Good man. Like
You know what I mean?
straight. How did you assume that he was looking for one? Like, did you actually hear it, or was it just an assumption?
I actually think someone like posted it into the chat like he's looking for a setter. But even if you just assume,
Right.
yo bro, you seem to have a like yo bro. So first name, let me sort of think of the best way we can go about it. Seem to be crushing it at the moment, bro. From looking at your page, I can tell you might be looking for a hungry setter. Do you know what I mean? Or from looking at your page, bro, you seem to, or from looking at your page, bro, I can see the brand that you've built up. You seem to be looking for a hungry setter. Or, you know what I mean? From looking at your page, bro, can see what you're building right now. Your business seems to be fit for a hungry setter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that. And then obviously need someone reliable who can book qualified calls for sure. He said he was making 7K USD, got lazy. What offer was he setting for you? Just for setting down on accounts you preferred. Yeah, it's a thorough system. We have my personal accounts. I'm also running ads to draft profile visits. We're launching a webinar funnel. Amazing, bro. Cool. Something like this. Amazing, bro. Definitely something I'd like to be a part of. Something I know I could provide value as well. So, I mean, you can even implement this into like your initial message. Yo, bro. Yo, bro, you seem to be having a business you seem to have a business that I'd love to provide value to. Um, you seem to have a business that I'd love to provide value to. Um, you looking for a hungry setter at the moment? But this statement right there, yeah, definitely something I'd like to be a part of and something I can also provide value as well. I had a few questions. Enjoyed scrolling your page too, brother. You're living a life I'm hustling towards. Like I was showing him I was keen. Like I was actually having a good conversation with him. Can you guys see here that I'm not being too corporate. I'm not being too, what's it called, too formal. I'm actually having a conversation with them. And that's what he liked. Like on the call that we had, he said, David, I want to hire you because you seem like someone that I could go out for drinks with as well. Do you know what I mean? So boom, as now it's more of outbound, but with the ads, it's great lead flow. Once a funnel is built out, it'd be great to reach leads. Definitely makes sense. I'm reaching, definitely makes sense. Definitely, man. And in a sense, I'm reaching out to see terrible. Definitely makes sense. Definitely, man. And in a sense, the leads I'm reaching out to who have been attracted by our content are already pretty much warm, meaning I'd be able to qualify them, extract pain points, and book that call. Yes, exactly. And the big thing is making sure that they're qualified. Nothing worse than being on the phone with someone who's broke. Exactly, man. I get what you mean. It's a waste of your time as well. Do you have a Calendly or something that I can book onto? So Kenny, in that situation right now, all you needed to do was send a message like, "All right, perfect, man. Do you have a Calendly or something that I can book onto? I'd love to chat and call more about the opportunity." He sent me his calendar link. I booked it in, and the rest was history.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I got
But
yeah.
but you guys see the approach I took, right? Short initial message, direct to the point. Had a conversation with him, built some rapport, asked some questions. Definitely, man, something I'd like to be a part of too. I could definitely see myself providing value to the business that you're building at the moment. Enjoyed scrolling your page too. Like a compliment is actually good if you mean it. Do you know what I mean? So even if like a compliment like this guy, like say if I wanted to lead with a compliment, enjoyed scrolling your page, bro. You're living a life that I'm hustling towards. Like, I really like that message. If someone messaged me, enjoy scrolling your page, brother. You're living a life I'm hustling towards. From being able to look at from looking at your page, I can see your business is probably fit for a hungry setter. I'd love to come onto your team and fill your calendar up as an appointment setter. Can you guys see how that's like a 8/9 out of 10 message? And I've taken just little bits of everything. There's like five messages that we've, I guess, walked through today, or there's five different points of the conversation that I've walked you guys through, and we can see here, all right, cool. I booked him in on a call, and that was my first ever client.
Yeah, from those messages, I'm sending mine as if I'm some sort of fucking corporate company, like.
But it's learning, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the number one thing, especially when it comes down to sales, is it's like a dance. It's like a boxing fight. You just have to flow. Do you know what I mean? You have to be yourself. You have to flow, and you just want to treat it as anything. Like you want to treat it like you're going to talk to a girl. Do you know what I mean? Like Charlie, I know you've got a missus. When you first started talking to her, you didn't walk to her all corporate and start, sending paragraphs.
Yeah.
Conversation with her, bro. You had
Yeah,
a
exactly.
conversation with her. You showed your personality. You showed you were someone who was serious, and you showed you were direct, and boom. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So like genuinely, I saw a video in it. Sales is quite literally like dating. Okay, you're having the back and forth. You're giving bits of information. They're giving bits of information, and you're having a really good conversation, all with the purpose of getting to like an end goal. The end goal for you is that date, or the end goal for you is her being your girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, their end goal is to get the service and to get the benefit of being with you, being your solution. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it
So
makes sense.
I kind of want you guys to see here, like, if there's anything you can take away from this call, is you want to be more fluid in the conversations that you're having. You want to treat it like it's a date. You want to treat it like you're talking to a girl. And genuinely, if you just see sales as flirting, you guys will probably maximize your commissions by 3%. Do you know what I mean? That's why I make so much money from sales, because I'm the most unserious dater ever. Do you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
want you guys to just see the sales and see the conversations that you're having as like dates.
Yeah, I get you, bro.
Sweet boys. Do you boys have any questions?
I mean, I can go through my messages now.
Oh yeah, go through, bro.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Sorry. Oh yeah, dummy.
Dammy, good message. Let's go on your conversation of Freeman. Hey, brother. David Nyamto. So obviously I told you this in the DMs. Like send my at as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
sure.
make it easier. And scroll down. There's a lot of code outbound. Cool. So the issue there, bro, is can you see here you said not an issue?
Yeah.
That
But
is such a closed off message, and there's nothing more for him to kind of bite on. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Not an issue, man. Like I'd say something here, not an issue. To be honest, I think the best salespeople are the person that are willing to do cold outbound. As if you get it right, it can be an unlimited money glitch. Or if you get it right, you know what I mean, and you've got a good approach when it comes down to cold outbound, you know, the amount of money that you can make is crazy. And then I'd ask a question like, all right, cool. Are you looking to hire? Are you looking to fill this position soon? He'd probably say something like, yes. All right, sweet man. Do you have a calendar that I can book on so we can maybe get on a call and discuss this a little more?
exactly. Okay, cool. So I'll follow up with him again today as well, and
Yeah.
we'll kind of get back to that message about the call
Yeah.
out. Yeah, cool. Um, I mean, loads of these, I was just kind of sending the same message.
hmm
I'm gonna follow up on them today as well because it's been basically a day.
hmm
Yeah. And I think I have the same issue that I think Charlie mentioned earlier, is that sometimes I go for like smaller accounts because I'm thinking, okay, I'm more likely to get a reply with them, and I've kind of been putting off the larger accounts, but yeah, I think I just need to get to it.
You want to look to like medium high accounts.
Yeah, like
Medium high accounts. Yeah. But small accounts are still good. Like I said,
yeah,
Tammy, he's only got 6,000 followers. He does about 50K a month. My page, I've only got 1,800 followers, but I've clearly got a good business. I'm always hiring setters.
Mhm.
So you just want to make sure that you don't like you as long as they've got a good brand and they've got a good business and you make sure that your message is good, it's
Yeah,
not an issue.
yeah, cool, man.
I mean, I know these testimonials. I just know I like that. I just know these testimonials have got you a ton of clients, bro. Um, clearly, you're one of the only fitness coaches that actually gets results.
Mhm.
Um, have you got a slot? And then I'd say something like, don't want to waste your time. But would you be open to discussing me coming on as a commission-based appointment setter?
Yeah, sounds good, man. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yep,
Sweet boys. So the main two takeaways from this call is finding accounts, like all of these accounts, like genuinely, if you'd never had to actually go and like say if you could never use your search bar again, you'd be able to use the suggested accounts to find accounts for the next 30 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So volume of the outreach, okay, making sure that the message that we send, we split test and we're actually thinking outside of the box. You know what I mean? We're not being too corporate. We're not being stiff with our messages. Do you know what I mean? We're not being stiff. We've got a little bit of movement. We've got them African hips, and we're just having fun with it. Like the number one thing with sales, the more fun you have is the more money you make. Okay, that's why Yeston makes money. You know what I mean, that's why I make money because I just have fun with it. Have fun in sales, and genuinely, your results will increase, your commission will increase, and you'll actually enjoy what you're doing as well. Right, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Any questions?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I've got a question, David. See if I get like a good message
Yeah.
and I send it and I'm getting like a reply from it. Is it all right to then like essentially just copy that message and just use it again? Or should I like try not to do that?
Of course, bro. If you get a good message and you're getting replies to it, you want to double down on what's working, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
okay.
why we split test and we get the data.
Yeah,
I
all
mean,
right.
like, why would you want to get a good message that's working and then decide, no, this message is too good, I'm not going to send
Yeah, true.
it? Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
Owen, I never want to see you vaping on my call again. I never ever
Sorry,
want to
bro,
see. I
sorry.
never want to see you vaping on my call again.
All right, I'll stop it, man. I'll stop it.
Dave, I got a question.
Go on.
You know that CMR tracking, CRM tracking?
Yeah.
Obviously, I got a new laptop. How do I get it up?
So if you look onto the tools and software stack, there will be a copy there, but I'll just be able to send you a copy as well.
Oh, if you don't mind doing that, it'll be lovely. Yeah.
Of course, bro. Of course, of course, of course. That's great content, by the way, Owen. So basically, I've just hired Anthony as well. He's going to be like videographing for me, and like I'm recording everything that I'm doing. So like even little stuff for my personal brand, like that's a sick clip. Thank you for that, mate. But just never vape on my call again, please, bro.
I won't.
Do you train or anything? Like, do you go to the gym?
Yeah, I go to the gym. Try to go like 5 or 6 times a week.
How long have you been vaping for?
Year and a half, 2 years maybe.
Now that obviously you're learning from me, vaping is gay, and we don't do gay things. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course, bro, of course.
Yeah, I mean, so after that vape, you're never gonna buy a new one. You're either gonna get on this, or you're gonna completely detox, and you're gonna get on nicotine. What's it called?
The patches.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Yeah.
on patches, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not even the nicotine, it's just the flavour. I'm just addicted to fucking having flavour in my mouth all the time. That's all it is.
Do you know how silly that sounds, bro? Do you know how silly that sounds? Bro, just eat some sweets.
Just
I'd
to be
rather
fair.
you eat sweets than vape. I'd rather you eat sweets and get the sweet flavor than sit here puffing this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm not proud of it, man. I'm not proud of it.
Yeah. It's good. I'm happy they're getting banned, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. It's fair. It's not good. Like fucking, like 12 and 13-year-olds walking around with them.
So now it's mad.
Around.
That's how you got into it, because it was so like accessible. I'm sure your boys probably did it, and you were
Yeah.
like, "Let me do it." So,
Yeah.
boys, if there's anything you actually do take from this call, is vaping is gay.
Amen.
Cool. Boys, any questions? You know where to find me. Good call. Hopefully you guys found that useful. Would love your guys' feedback on it. And let me know what you guys want me to discuss on the end of week call as well, right?
David, are you able to share your screen quickly for a second, just so I can take a screenshot of that pillars thing that you were writing about it initially at the start?
I'll send you the call recording, bro.
All right, sweet ass, bro.
Sweet, bro. Cool. Boys, let's go out and crush it. I want to see some serious wins from you guys. Any questions, fill them into the chat. And yeah, boy, let's just get going, all right?
Yes, bro.
Have a good one, lads.
Thanks for
bro.
calling me. See you later.